In this section, we are going to talk about uh, the input types. So there are different types of input types. So there is something called as uh, let me just take you here. So there are four types of input types. Five basically. Start input is one of that. User input, language input, fallback input, and schedule input. Right. So and also navigation input. That is a sixth step. Right. So what I'll do is I'll use language input here. Right. And we'll, as we have said, that the bot contains two languages, English and Hindi. Right. So what I'll do is I'll add a quick reply. Okay. So I'll go add a quick reply followed by, let me just delete this. Right. And quick reply, see what is a quick reply? Quick reply is basically a type of WhatsApp message which has button three, which can have a maximum of three buttons. Right. So I use profile name and then say choose language. Right. And then what I do is I have two types of languages, English, right? And then I have something called as Hindi. So there are these two things, right? Hindi. Let me just Hindi, right? So I can copy this, go paste, and if the user selects Hindi, then give this as a response. I save this. Okay, once I do this, I enable context menu. I'll just say what context menu is, and then I say English. If I type English, then trigger English, and if I select Hindi, then trigger Hindi as a response. Now what I do is I go do the same thing. Go do a hello world here. Instead of default, this time I select preferred language. I say if the user types selects English, then trigger English, right? And यहाँ पे hello world, right? यहाँ पे जाके have to do hello world, right? So so based on the language, the response will be according to that, right? I do this, I save this. Now what I do is I go to WhatsApp. Let me just go here. I say hi. This is the WhatsApp number. I say hi. I've not published it yet, I guess so. I've not published it. Let me republish this. I publish this now, right? So now let me, after publishing, I say hi. I get quick reply with two buttons, English and Hindi. Select Hindi. Select Hindi. Sorry, I'm still waiting for the quick reply. The network is a bit slow here. So I say select hi. I get two languages, English and Hindi. In this case, I select English. I'll show the use case of context menu, right? Hello world. Now technically, because I've enabled context menu, right? So what I'll do is I'll say hi again. I'll say hi again. The chat has ended here. So I say hi again. I go and select Hindi. This time I'm going to get Hindi as a response. But with context menu, what I can do is I need not start the entire flow from scratch. I can just go and select English and I should get that response, right? But I'll show that in the next section, right? So what I'll do is now use other inputs. That's called as user input. Then use language input we use just now. So I won't use language input again. I just go. I select fallback input. Then I have navigation input. But this schedule input is something if the user does not enter after 10 seconds, for like I can give a schedule time, and if they don't respond back, it's more like a reminder. Then I'll get a response after the the stipulated time. I'll get a response, and then I can have a flow from there, right? So for now, I just have these three types of fallback. If the user selects this one, so here I have to have a keyword, right? If the user says go need help, something like need help. If they say need help, then this should be triggered. So I go here, say text reply, and then I say I'm here to help you. Here to help you. Okay, save it. Not in English, or if you wanted language, okay, let me just do the other way around. Go preferred language, select preferred language. I'll select in English. I'm here to help you. And if I would have selected Hindi, then it would be मैं यहाँ पे आपकी मदद के लिए हूँ, right? So go select Hindi, go here, save this, save, right? So based on that, and fallback if the user enters anything other than need help, then it would get could not follow you, could not follow you, right? Or we can have anything other action done there. And if it's a navigation input, so if the user says go home, right, in that case it should take me home, right? I have to select a node for that. What's a node? Nodes are, these are the nodes actually. So in this case I select root node, so it will go to the root node, and this is what it is. So navigation input is basically it will take you to wherever you want the chat flow to go, right? So this is helpful if I say go to main menu, so then it will take me to main menu, right? So I publish this, enable global menu, I say save, right? What I'll do is I'll just show how this would work. I say hi, it should give me right, still to be delivered. I think my network is a bit slow today, so let me just wait, right? Okay, when I say hi, I get these two options, English and Hindi. I select Hindi for that matter, then I'm going to get a Hindi response and hello world, right? So now what I say is go. Instead of go, I say the first input. What's the first input? It says is need help. If I say need help, it should basically tell me I'm here to help you, right? I need help. So in that case, it's going to navigate or it is going to predict this. जैसे सर मैं आपकी मदद के लिए हूँ, right? But now instead of that, I say hi again, and what I do is I select English this time, right? I select English this time, and what I do, hello world, right? Perfect. So now what I say is XYZ. I say something random. In that case, it should go to the fallback input, correct? And the fallback is not fully perfect. This is perfect, right? I say now what I do is I say go home. Go home, right? Yeah, go to Midnight. If I say go home, you should take me to home, right? The route, correct? So it went to the route. So these are the different types of input types, right? User input, fallback input, navigation input. In the next section, we are going to cover what are intents, what are media, the other options that we had here, right? So we are going to cover those like intent, keyword, pattern match, multimedia. So those are the things that we are going to cover in our next section. Thank you.